Yeah. So my thought is that at the moment, a lot of people are eating mushroom stew on the server.
Yeah.
And that is just not on. We can't allow that.
That's
whatsoever.
not acceptable. That's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable, is it? So I think we need to provide everyone with wheat. I think we should do that.
I'm
so
definitely down
I've created
for that.
this farm. Yeah, I've created this wheat farm. It kind of goes around the side as well.
It's quite nice.
I haven't really
actually
done
incorporated
the maths on how much.
I incorporated the wheat farm into the train station.
So what I thought we'd do, because it's very easy to just like make one shop.
Yeah.
And for it to be like everyone goes to that shop to get wheat. But if it's far away from people, then it's not very
convenient.
good.
Yeah.
So we could do like a delivery service.
Yeah.
If people want wheat to be delivered, we can do that. Or
we can do
it like as a subscription fee.
It could also be unconsensual wheat delivery. I'm down to
We could do that as well.
deliver some wheat.
Yeah, that works. I was thinking we could have like little pop-up shops for wheat in all around spawn, and then if someone like leaves their house or leaves town hall or something, there's just a chest full of wheat that they can just help themselves to, and then
that's
they can.
That's a good idea. Get people really
stop having
really
the
on the
mushroom
wheat.
stew.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we need people addicted to wheat.
Exactly. We're the wheat pushers,
that's
man.
our market.
We're pushing the wheat.
Yeah. Well, I'll do the cooking. You can be the businessman or something.
It sounds like a good arrangement here.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I'll be the baker in like inverted commas.
Yeah, the quote unquote baker. Okay, so what's the plan on mass producing wheat? Because we're gonna need wheat.
So there's a few ways of doing it. One is I just harvest this field all the time, or we just keep it for show and do like an automatic wheat farm if they work on servers, or a semi-automatic wheat farm.
There is a design that works on servers called the bread maker, which
makes sense.
Which we could definitely make. And I think it's you could make a massive wheat field that would be like that would be maybe faster, but you just need a lot of bone meal. We could, you know what, this is a great opportunity. Come this way. I'm not sure where exactly it is, because I think it's been covered up, but I'm pretty sure there's a skeleton spawner over here, and we could have that feed directly into the wheat maker, the bread maker. I think it's like here somewhere. We could have a little secret underground wheat factory.
Oh yeah, this is perfect.
That ties into our shady business dealings.
Yeah. This is underground.
This is a
maybe we'll
skeleton
get some.
spawner.
We'll speak to a Loki because she's digging out under spawn, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay.
We could push the wheat through the tunnels, through the underground tunnels.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
safe.
We'll just
safe from
commission a Loki to use the tunnels.
Exactly, safe from any issues, right? Any permits or anything like that. Yeah, I think it's perfect.
If we're the wheat pushers, we could do like a wheat on like a push cart style thing.
And we could do that. That's a funny take on the pushing wheat.
Yeah, we are literally
pushing the wheat around on little carts. That would be good if we had like a pop-up cart thing that we can just build really quick and then pull down. You know, that would be good. Like minimal resources that you can just like build, put a chest down, put all the wheat in, and go, all right, guys, time to sell some wheat.
Yeah.
You know, like people are in like, it'd be funny if there's like a big group of people just in the middle of conversation. You walk in the middle of the group and just build a little cart.
Yeah, you just set it up. Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, I think I need to experiment with some designs.
All right, well, I'll leave.
We don't want it to be too complicated.
Exactly. Yeah, you want it to be a quick pop up, pop down. You know.
Yeah.
I'll leave that
Just
in
carry
your
on pushing it
hands.
along.
I'll leave that in your hands, and
Okay.
you can design that, and then I'll get to work on the farm and the farm, the farm and the farm.
Sounds perfect.
Perfect.
The farm and the farm.
All right.
To make the stuff.
Officially, wheat pushes. The wheat pushers.
Yeah, the wheat pushers.
I like it.
Let's go.
I like it. Alright, I guess we're in business with ZX now. This is good. I think that's a worthy cause as well, you know, we're pushing the wheat, and, you know, there's always a big conflict on the server, you know, between us and other members, you know, whether wheat for bread is better, or whether mushroom stew is better. And, you know, the biggest proponent towards mushroom stew being better is definitely mine, and then I'm a big advocate for bread being better. So yeah, what side are you guys on? Do you like mushroom stew, or do you like bread? You guys let me know. I like bread, so I think we should spread that around the server a lot more. But welcome back to the train station progress. There's been a few things that I've done in this area. And the first one is mainly just cleaning up the outside. As you can see, these were really flat areas, so I've added these like hedges all along in every single corner, and then I've added some kind of unique builds in each corner. So this side is kind of a bit more flat and uninteresting. There's two reasons for that. Firstly, my base is still under here, which I have so many resources now. I've been collecting like a madman, so my chests are all filling up, and I just have so many resources now, which is great. But yeah, I kept this kind of flat and uninteresting, and also because from here it preserves like the view of the train station. You know, it makes this be the focal point, not anything out in front. But these all have you know, wood, and then the glowstone as well. So it's all nice and lit. And then this corner here has a fun little pond with a little bit of update suppression shenanigans here. We've just got these like floating torches, and it just kind of looks like a you know, a little signpost, or what is this, a lamppost, which is cool, and like a little pond. And we've got the same thing over here. As I was building this, Octoman came past and placed this painting here, and I just decided to leave it, so that's why that's there. Hello. Thank you. And I've also done, I can't remember if I mentioned this in the last episode, I've also done a whole lot of hidden lighting in this area so that it looks a lot more enchanted. There's no torches. Obviously over here there's like a whole heap of torches, which eventually I would like to go, but yeah, I did a whole bunch of hidden lighting, which makes it look really good at nighttime, and it keeps it mostly safe. I think there's some spawning issues, but for the most part I think it's pretty good. Alright, and the next thing over here, this is Kelphone's build, and then Mr. Saturday's been working over here. There's some really cool builds coming up around here. This corner is like these redstone statues. I was just kind of messing around one day in a call with everyone, and I was just building this like useless machine here while I was trying to think of what to do, and then I thought, why not just leave it, you know, and make it out of stone so it looks kind of like a statue. So it's like an interactive statue. You could just come along and push the button. And yeah, it has no function, but it's kind of just fun that it's here. I don't know, it's Minecraft, you know. And then over here, oh no, the minecart's gone. No. Yeah, see, this is a problem with beta. I guess if you have a minecart, you can have this go. You just press this button, and it goes up and around, and then back down again. Pretty much the same concept as that one, but I guess the minecart that's meant to be here permanently disappeared. That's kind of the problem with being on a server. And then over here in this corner is just some wheat fields. I saw ZX had his wheat fields here, and I thought I'd bring it across the road to sort of tie the two areas together. I thought that was kind of cool. And yeah, it ended up working out because now we're in business together, which is pretty good. I really don't need red wool for anything. I thought I might as well collect red wool because I'm probably going to need it at some point. But yeah, there's some pretty amazing builds coming up on the server. Ryan has been working on this build here, which is like, I think it's a continuation of his restaurant from Season 1. You guys should all flame him in his comment section when he makes a video on this, and flame him for not having obsidian, because the last one was like basically entirely obsidian, and yeah, he's being lazy this time, so he hasn't done that. So definitely flame him in the comments for that. SNES and Hello World have been continuing building their massive project over there. Coal Powered's been doing some stuff. Yeah, it's really cool to see. Every day I log on, there's new stuff being built here, which is awesome. But I have actually made some progress on the skeleton spawner that I showed ZX before, and I even made the what's it called? The wheat farm, the bread maker as well. So if we come down here, it's like a little hidden away. I definitely need a proper entrance. Come down here, we have the skeleton spawner here. Now, I've added this little kind of contraption that makes it so that, you know, it can kind of be turned off and kind of be turned back on. So let me do this. It doesn't work perfectly, but it does stop the flow of skeletons coming in. But we have actually got a whole lot of resources already, which is awesome. But yeah, this is going to be our good supply of bones. Pretty much the farm has an invisible block in the middle, and then, yeah, they spawn in, fall down that hole, and then make their way up this water stream, and then go up there to drown, and then the items come here and end up here. And then this is the bread maker right here. Pretty cool. And what's mine doing? We can't let him know about our secret bread making project. He might try and sabotage. He might be trying to find me. In here we've got seeds and we've got bone meal. So if we grab seed out of this and we just stand here and press and hold right click. Oh, sometimes it breaks if you stand too close. Which I'm not sure how exactly it's happening like that. If you stand too close, it breaks, but essentially the idea is that you can just stand there and hold right click, and it gets you all the bread all the wheat you want basically automatically, which is ideal. So yeah, that will really help us. I can't wait to show ZX what I've done down here, because this has taken me a while, and I haven't spent any time making this look good. I tried to keep it all uniform with the cobblestone, but I kind of gave up towards the end here. But yeah, I definitely need to show ZX at some point. And in the meantime, I've actually been working on digging out all of these tunnels. Pretty much all of them are in where I initially wanted them to get to. This one doesn't have an exit, and neither does this one, but these two either side here do. This one goes all the way to the sand quarry, so this is about, you know, 500, 600, 700 odd blocks away, and then this one goes all the way to where the future shopping district is, which is actually somewhere I want to just ride and show you guys, you know, where it is. It's about 500 blocks away, and just to give you an idea of what, you know, the rail is kind of like, it's nothing fancy at the moment. Obviously, we're going to, you know, decorate these tunnels and everything, and I'm going to have them color-coded with the directions that the you know, the north, south, east, west kind of thing is. I'm going to have the tunnels decorated and the future stations, like railway stations, that are going to be popping out at the end here. So I'm going to ride this rail, and I'll talk to you when we get to the end. Alright, so here we are coming up on the end now. This is a bit brutal to look at, actually, so I'm just going to look straight up. It probably looks less bad if you look straight up. You turn with the minecart in beta, so it creates this crazy turning effect. Alright, so here we are. This is what it looks like at this stage, and this is where I think we're going to have our future shopping area, where all the shops are going to be, potentially. Now, just right over there is the, sort of the back end of spawn, and you can see it, just, you know, you can see those houses just through there, and there's a pathway that actually comes up and over here. So I think it would be really good to actually have sort of a train station here in the middle of potentially shops that could surround this whole area here. Because again, with the train station, we're going with like as much practicality as possible, and I think it'd be very impractical. Originally, I kind of wanted it over there out of the way, and then everything down this strip here could be shops, but then I thought, okay, practically, you know, people want to use the railway instead of the nether, so if we put the railway station in the middle, you know, the shops are around it, you know, you can go out, make it really open plan, similar to, you know, what I've done in the past. I think with rail stations is what I'm going to go for. So this is kind of the general idea. And the one at the sand quarry is the same, and I just need to decide the north and south stations exactly where I want them to pop out. But I think this is probably going to be the first one I work on. I know that the sand quarry is kind of essential, but I think this is the first one I want to work on so that people can actually start coming out here and building farms. The sand quarry, people are going there just to mine things out, but this one's actually going to be where people are building. So this is going to be, yeah, I guess the first place we're going to work on. And I don't have a button here. What an idiot.
So I've been busy putting something together for us.
Yes.
It's like a little trailer, like a push cart, something that we can push our wheat to the server, because we are the wheat pushers.
Yes, the wheat pushers.
At the end of the day. So here we go.
All right. You're going to give us a demo. Okay,
like
perfect.
On the path. It shouldn't take too long to put together, as you can see.
Yes. Okay, I'm seeing it. This is good. This is a cute little cart. I like it.
Here we go.
Perfect. That is perfect. And then you just slap the wheat all in here. So how many spaces do you need? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It uses
7.
8 spaces of my inventory and then just fill the rest with wheat.
Nice. Okay, I mean, you built that pretty quick too, so I feel like, yeah, you could definitely slap this down in the middle of a group of people and they wouldn't leave,
Yeah. It's actually perfect because like if you look at the slots in the chest, that feels like the top 3 rows of your inventory.
Yeah.
And then I need 8 slots for the actual materials, and then 1 slot for my axe.
1 slot, yeah.
Just to break it down.
That's perfect.
Because then all I need to do is that, and then obviously the fence takes some time. Yeah. But once you pop off the fence, it gets rid of the signs.
Easy to deconstruct as well. That's genius. That is a genius design. Yeah. I like that it has signs on it as well, because you could, like, if you're quick enough, you could type out like the wheat pushers branding or something on the
diamond.
Something like that. That actually works out really cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Well, I've got one that's just sitting outside my house as well, as
cool.
like
a reference.
This is what I'm gonna take around the server with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is good for me because then if I ever need to build one as well, I can have a reference image.
Oh yeah, true. And also, I hear you've been busy with the farm. You can just drop any wheat you find in there. And also we need obviously some deep storage, so we can just
we'll definitely need some storage. I'll take you. I've actually done quite a bit of work making a bone farm and a wheat, like the bread maker.
Oh yeah, let's have a look at this bread maker.
We used to have the little entrance by the underneath these spruce trees, but Mr. Saturday actually graciously connected the area I was working on to this building here, and funny enough, it's called the Crimson Wheat. This is all completely coincidental. Okay. He made this building, called it the Crimson Wheat, built his own bread maker based on the tutorial on my channel, and then realized that my bread maker was down below, which is just a complete coincidence. Wow. I actually talked to him. That is crazy. And he's an ally of the wheat. Well, actually, you know what? Now that this is underneath the basement, right? This maybe are you a bread enjoyer? Do you like bread and wheat more than you like mushroom stew? Are you on our side?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the good guy's side.
Yeah, I eat bread and fish.
We can trust him.
That's what we like.
And yeah, it's kind of worked out perfectly that he's almost concealing our operations under here. It's great.
For sure.
I just called this BoxBlair's Bone Zone. And if you come down here, this is what I've been working on.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I like how it looks very like seedy underground sort of.
Yeah.
Operation going
Operational,
on
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we've got over here. We've just got like some storage for the bones, the bone meal, the arrows, seeds, and wheat. Just to have it if you're spending long hours under here. I don't know. Just thought it.
Am I free to take bones from this chest?
Yes. Yeah. You're free to take anything you need from here. Yeah. This is all just
easy going.
Yeah, this is all free flow.
Because I've got a history on the server.
Yeah. You can only take 6 stacks at a time though.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair enough.
So the mob farm is in here, and there is an on and off switch. The off switch is like kind of partially off. It doesn't actually fully turn it off, but it slows down the rates heaps. But yeah, you just press this button,
Okay.
and you'll see the torch turn on, and that basically lights up the farm, delights up the farm, and then you'll start seeing a lot of skeletons flow through here. And this is like the collection chamber, just like right here is where you grab stuff. So it's very easy just to like kind of stand and AFK here. And then over here is my bread maker. And yeah, basically you flick this lever, grab some seeds out of this dispenser here, and then all you need to do, you make sure you don't have any seeds or wheat in, seeds or bone meal in any other slot in your inventory, and then you just hold right click, and then it just goes.
Perfect.
And it's like, it may not be as fast, I'll let you have a go, it may not be as fast as like a giant wheat field, but it's like a good way just to kind of stand there and hold right click, you know. So yeah, super simple, and a pretty good little spot for our operations, I think. Obviously we can still harvest those wheat farms above, but yeah, this is just an easy way just to kind of stand here, right click, and then if we have any bones, you know, you just switch this on while you're doing that, and then you're good to go. So yeah.
Yeah. I assume we're keeping this quite quiet.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Because we don't want.
We don't want any you know, bad actors to be able to come down here and sabotage our operations. So, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We want to sell what, 64 wheat for a diamond?
Maybe, yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, we could do that.
Or so if we know that that's what we're gonna sell, if we like give people some wheat and we put on the sign saying, here's your free sample, this entitles you to, I don't know, 50% off wheat for the next few weeks, then we can sell wheat for a diamond. Everyone thinks they're getting a great deal, and then after a while the price will increase depending on how
well it's
much
going.
people want their wheat, you know?
Yeah, I think what we need
and
is
also people are going to be getting more diamonds.
What we also need is like an advertisement as well, like explaining the benefits of wheat and like, you know, why it's superior to mushroom stew, you know. I think we need something like that. We should do like something like that together, I think.
Yeah.
That's something that we can show people, you know.
Having it like it's ethically.
Yeah, exactly. It's ethically sourced,
like,
you know.
It's got the right conditions.
Yeah.
Like the perfect water, the perfect soil.
It's made with love and care, you know, not in a basement,
exactly.
you know, away from light and stuff. It's made in these beautiful fields,
organic.
These beautiful open fields, you know, really cared and looked after. Not in a gross, you know, dingy basement, okay, obviously.
Yeah, we picked this spawn point for a reason because it's fertile lands, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the perfect conditions.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't let anybody know about our underground operation. Then we definitely should keep that under wraps.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do in this episode was actually test out something with the railway, which is to make sure that chest minecarts are going to not lose their momentum when they're going across the lines. I think I have another minecart in here. Perfect. Because part of the reason I have made the railways the way that they are is so that chest minecarts can go to and from places. So I kept, instead of doing one powered rail every 32 regular rails, I've done one every 8 regular rails. So I'm really hoping that it keeps the power going. So we're going to send this along, get it going, and then I'm gonna follow it after so that it obviously doesn't unload. And I'm hoping that it's kind of just gonna keep going on its own, because the sooner we work this out, the sooner I have to realize whether I have to add more, and I'm already worried. Wait, what? It only just makes it. Why are they so heavy? They're so much heavier than the player. Okay, so it does make it, but it's just like a snail's pace. Okay. That's pretty annoying, actually. We're probably gonna have to change that. I'm glad I did this now and not later, so that I actually know how many I need. Let me grab some rails and quickly test what the optimal amount is. Okay, so I ended up going into my creative test world to just really make sure I was getting the right information, and it turns out that 1 every 3 rails, regular rails, you need a powered rail to keep a chest minecart at top speed, and even then I think it still technically slows down, so you kind of need 1 every 2, but I think 3 is like the last before you can, you know, kind of visibly see it every single time. It takes a while to build up pace. But yeah, I think that's just crazy. I mean, 1 every 32 rails is what you need to maintain top speed for a player in a minecart. So why is it so much different for a chest minecart, especially when like that would be so useful? So yeah, I'm gonna turn all of these into, yeah, 1 every 3 is gonna be a powered rail, which is obviously going to be so much more expensive than previously expected. And to do that for every single axis and then every single rail that I'm going to be building is going to be really expensive on gold. Like gold is more precious than diamonds in beta Minecraft, in my opinion. So yeah, this is gonna be crazy. And you know what? I didn't even test whether it can even make it up this hill. It should be able to make it up this because I intentionally made this. See, look at that. Even that, it's slowing down just because there's this 1 block gap. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so this is gonna be a lot more expensive than expected, I guess. But hey, I'm here for the grind. You know, we're not you know, we're gonna be in this world a long time, so I want to make sure that we're you know, we're doing it right. You know, I'm not gonna cheap out and half-ass this job. We gotta make sure we're doing it right. Alright, but I do hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I'm excited to bring the good word of the wheat, you know, to people with ZX. That's going to be fun. And yeah, hopefully in the next episode we actually connect this train station behind me up to some of the new train stations that I plan to have on each axis. Hopefully we can actually get those projects started, which will be great. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to be doing a lot of rail placement to fix all that mistakes that I've made earlier. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so if you watch my videos and you like them, but you haven't subscribed, you should do that. Because yeah, we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I do have an idea in mind of like an event that I want to do, like you know, a special that I want to do. But yeah, once we hit 10,000 subscribers and I do a little more planning around that, I'll let you guys know in either a video or community posts. But yeah, stay tuned for that because that's going to be really exciting. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters!